Happy Saturday morning makes, everybody. It happens to be Sunday, and this would be episode 6 of Saturday morning makes. But I should have filmed episode 7 this weekend. I think a lot of you know that I have been on bed rest with a back injury, and recovery when you have a bulging disc and nerve pain is slower than one wants, I think. But that's all I'm going to say. I'm on the mend, and that's all I care about. I'm hoping to be able to get back to a more normal filming schedule soon. But I wanted to come on tonight for a couple reasons. One is to just not skip another weekend of Saturday morning makes. And then the other is because I was supposed to be part of the Gingerbread Fever YouTube hop tonight, actually. It started at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time tonight. It's hosted by Markeisha of Sweet Papery Treasures and our wonderful Betty of Scrap Passion 01. They are the hosts together. And I believe I shared Betty's video earlier today just to remind everybody about it, all of my subscribers anyway. But I had sent Betty a note letting her know that I just probably was not going to be able to do anything. And I really wasn't. It's been slow going, doing much of anything. And I've completed 3 cards in 2 weeks, which is just nowhere near what I normally do, along with some coloring. And then I have some cards that I did before my injury. So I'm going to be sharing all that tonight, along with a release from Lili of the Valley Stamps that goes live at midnight tonight. It's their spring release, along with some re-releases that they're doing. And I hope to do a full video on that tomorrow. I hope. It might not be till the next day. We'll see. But I'm going to share as much as I can in this video tonight. So let's dive right in. I thought I would start off by just showing this cute little gingerbread card idea that I had been working on when I was still hoping to be able to do the hop. And these were some little gingers that I had made a year back. And I believe it's a Sizzix die that was part of a set, and a set of Christmas dies or something. And I had made these with the little pearl buttons, and so I was just trying to do a card with them. And I had this die cut using the Anna White heart dies from Impression Obsession. These are the eyelet primitive heart dies. And I had die cut it from some dictionary paper that I glued to a piece of cardstock. So I'm playing around with this card idea. It is, of course, in no way near done. Because, again, I got injured and then everything just stopped. So, but the other thing that I was planning on playing with for the Gingerbread YouTube hop were these Picket Fence Studio Gingerbread dies. And they're 2-layer dies. One layer cuts out the little face and buttons and everything, and then the other layer is just a standard layer. So if you just use the standard background layer, you end up with a cute little girl die cut and a cute little boy ginger die cut. So I hope to make some projects with these in the future. I've had them for a while. I'm trying to remember. These came out, they don't put a year on their products, so I'm not sure when these came out, but I think it was a couple Christmases ago. So I just wanted to show those to you. And then the other thing I had planned on doing also was playing with my little My Creative Time gingerbread dies, and doing a project with them. So again, none of that happened, but I have hope for the future that maybe I will finish some projects using those products. So let's dive into some happy mail really quick. I had this really beautiful card from my friend Ginger for my birthday, and I love how she did her coloring on this. And I don't know if you can see the shading that she did on the glove, but it's just beautiful. And look at that sparkle on the flowers. Isn't that gorgeous? It's just a beautiful card. I love this paper that she matched in the background. The purples blend so well with the daisies, and the yellow of the daisies goes with the paper. So just beautiful. She has a gorgeous butterfly on here, and it says happy birthday. And inside she says, have a beautiful day. Jill, wishing you a happy birthday. Thanks for all the inspiration, Ginger Angler. So if you guys don't follow Ginger Angler over on Instagram, you should. She is an incredible card maker, as you can see. And I just love when she sends me things. So Ginger, thank you so much. This really brightened my day. And I wanted to give a shout out to my friend Patty O'Malley. She made a gorgeous card that's on her Instagram feed, and she sent it to me, and it didn't make it somehow. So I'm hoping it's still going to turn up. But in the meantime, I'm going to show you the ones that I have received. for different things, and hopefully Patty's will come up in the future. But Patty, thank you so much. Patty also shared a sweet gift certificate to Paper Tray Ink with me that I get to use as soon as I'm up and about and I can get downstairs to my computer in the basement. So this is a card from my friend Joyce Kurtz of Joyce and Bernie Kurtz of Peddler's Pack on Etsy. It's Stamp Peddler is the name of their store on Etsy, and they're a wonderful stamp company in Oregon, and they now sell through Etsy. And I love this little card that she sent. She uses these wonderful stickers that are just so sparkly. And she sells these in her store, and I love this little image of the little ladybird or ladybug insect. It's so cute. And then she has this little love word on here that's so pretty, cut out of this beautiful red glitter paper. And she says, "Happy Valentine's Day. Have a sweet day, Jill. Hugs, Joyce and Bernie." And I love how she used the Love Mail stamp here at the top. Isn't that cute? So just an adorable card. Joyce always touches me. If you don't follow Joyce on Instagram, she always shares wonderful cards and projects for Saturday Morning Makes, showcasing all of the beautiful stamps that they have available at Stamp Peddler and many other things too. So she's just an incredible card maker and a wonderful friend. So handmade by Joyce Kurtz. Hi Joyce, hi Bernie. I hope you're both doing well. And I thank you for wishing me a happy Valentine's Day. And then this last card I just received in the mail today or yesterday. I can't remember. Maybe it was last night in the Friday mail. No, I guess it was Saturday because today is Sunday. I'm a little fuzzy. Pain meds and muscle relaxers will do that. But this came from my sweet friend P, and she shared the coloring with me when she was doing it. I love this cute little gnome image and how she has shaded the beard and everything. And I love these little heart flowers. Oh my gosh. Reminds me of a bleeding heart plant. And then look at how she did this beautiful embossed panel. This is one of my favorite embossing folders. And she knows I love the color turquoise. And she just added the stickles to the little hearts like I like to do. And it just makes the whole card sparkle. So inside it says, Jill, feel better soon, my friend. And it says, making this card was a joy to do because I made it especially for you. And then P always signs them on a sticky note so that I am free to reuse the card, which is just such a sweet thing to do. So, and I just love this sentiment. P, you'll have to tell me where you got that. Making this card was a joy to do because I made it especially for you. So just the sweetest little card. And then on the back, she has, of course, her stamp that says handmade by P. So P, thank you, my dear. You brightened my heart. You know I'm hoping to get something in the mail to you eventually, my dear. We'll see how things go. I'm just trying to cut myself some slack right now, you guys. So let me dive in and show you my Saturday Morning Make projects for episode 6. And if you follow me on Instagram, then I shared some card concept ideas with the coloring that I had done of the beautiful Dianna Marcum Snowman stamps. And let me go through really quick and just show you the products that I used. I used this framelit die set from My Creative Time MCT D374, but it's the stitched rectangle framelits. I used from Concord and Ninth. If you're not familiar with them, they were having a clearance sale. I don't know if it's still going on, but they had some dies marked down to $2 and $3 and some other things. And so I went and I picked up a few things on clearance. And then I also bought this from their latest release for Valentine's Day. And I love this little love ya sign. And that's what I used on my card that I'm going to show you in a minute. So I used that. I used from the Dianna Marcum stamp sets, I used this snow ice cream recipe stamp with the little snowmen, okay? And this is in the Adornit, on the Adornit website, from their Snowman a la carte stamps, I believe. I don't think this was one of the monthly releases. I get confused because there's so many releases now. I also used some snowflakes from this set. This is the Merry and Bright set. It has Merry and Bright words in it, and then it's this cute little tractor with the snowman and Christmas tree in it. And my favorite stamp in this set is this 3 little snowflake stamp, and I did use that quite a bit. I use this embossing folder, and this is an embossing folder that just is a burlap texture. And I had this out to do a Crafty Dares project with Tina of Tell 'em Thank You, but I just wasn't able. The last couple of weeks, you guys, I just haven't been able to do anything, so I apologize to all my Crafty Dares friends too. I use this Penny Black stamp set, and this one is 30-881, and I'm not sure of the name of it, but there's the number, 30-881, and if you go to their website, you can plug that number and it'll come up, but it's all about snowfall and snowflakes. I used some of the eyelet paper, or some of these cursive papers or handwriting papers from My Creative Time from the Script Hearts and Solids paper set. This is all I have left. I have basically no paper left. And then this Special Day Maja Designs paper from Frantic Stamper. This was a collection that I picked up for Valentine's Day as a treat to myself. And I used a couple of the papers in here just for both my project and for some concepts for the cards that I'm going to be making for Lily of the Valley. And then from LOTV, I used the LOTV Everyday Greetings stamp set. And this you can find on their website, and I'll show you the sentiment that I used. So I just have it digitally, though I don't have the actual set. So I can't really show you the set because I don't have it. I just have the digital set as a creative designer for them, and that is what I used. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you the cards that I created. Again, the concepts of these cards were shown on a post on my Instagram feed, but this is a little winter ice cream card with these adorable little snowman ice cream cones from Dianna Marcum. And Dianna, if you're watching, oh my gosh, I love this set. Oh, I just adore it. I just think it's the cutest thing. And I just had fun. I decided to make, I don't know if you guys have ever been to Italy, but they make the best ice cream in Italy, gelato. And whenever I would go in to get gelato while I was over there, I was on a tour when I was younger. And you'd go in, and the colors of the gelato were so bright and pretty, and the gelato was the best ice cream I've ever had. And I miss it. And so anyway, this card is kind of fashioned after what I used to see when I would go in the gelato stores in Italy, mainly in Florence, and I'm trying to remember if I went to some in Milan, but mainly Fiorenza, and I think in Rome too. I went to one in Rome. So just wonderful, wonderful ice cream. And this card just kind of reminds me of the colors that they do there. And so on the inside of this one, it says, "Thinking of you and wishing you a happy winter." And this is from, again, that Penny Black stamp set I showed you. You can see how I used the little 3 snowflake stamp to create a border on the inside of the card. And I don't know if you can see it, but I also used it with a brown ink to make snowflakes on the little ice cream cones. So I just thought that was a cute touch for winter to put them actually on the ice cream cones. And these particular ones were colored only with Copics. So most of the coloring I'm going to show you today is colored with Copics and colored pencils and Gamsol. If you don't have Gamsol, you can use olive oil or baby oil. But these ones were just colored with Copics. These were colored when I was about 5 days into my injury, and I only had Copics available to color with at that point. So that is how this card turned out, and I love this little snowflake stamp. And that is also from her stamp set. And then this is the second card, and this uses that adorable snow ice cream recipe, and I just love this recipe. I think it's so cute. I think I need to color the center of the snowflakes pink to match this. As I look at this, I think I would add a little pink here and a little pink there. But you can see that I added pink to the snow ice cream. And I did rough up the edges so it kind of looks like it's an old recipe card. I used some vintage lace. Some of you might remember I got a huge amount of this vintage lace from a thrift store visit that I did a number of years ago. So I'm still using it up. And I did use a piece of that down the center of the card just to split these 2 pattern papers, this check paper and then this little polka dot. And then, of course, the adorable little, the little ice cream cone with the little cute face is all colored up with Copics. And then I added a little bow and a little gem, oh, what do you call these? These little dots. And these were given to me. I got a set of dots from oh my gosh, from Tina, and also from, oh gosh, who's the other person that sent them to me? Was it Linda or Lisa? Oh my gosh, I can't remember right now. But anyway, I pulled out what they gave me, and I just did little mixes of gems and little dots, as if there's like little, little dots of ice cream or candies sitting around this. So I just love how this card turned out. And the paper in the background here is from My Creative Time, and it's one of those cursive papers in that beautiful pink color. And I love how that sets off the card. And then inside, here's the sentiment that I used from Lily of the Valley. It says, sending birthday hugs, and then it has 3 kisses below it. I added a little piece of the paper on the inside. This is the stitched die from My Creative Time. And then on the back, I used one of my friend Caroline's digital papers on the back. Hi, Caroline. And I also put one of my Greenwood Girl birthday card. This is just a little digital tag that I make for the back of my cards, and I had one of these left, so I use this since it's a birthday card. And Caroline sells her digitals on Etsy, and I will see if I can link something up eventually. It may not happen right away when I upload this, you guys, because I'm not sure if I'm going to last that long, and I might have to go lay down when I'm done with this video. Okay, so the last card is this one here, and this is the last of the ice cream cone cards using Dianna Marcum's beautiful sets. I couldn't use Dianna's papers, you guys, because they were up too high in my room, and again, I'm injured, and there's certain things they don't want me to do, so I had to use my scrap bin and the papers that I had available. So these ones are not made with the Dianna Marcum papers, which I absolutely love too. But this is just, I did this card for my mom and dad, and I'm going to send it to them. So I added their names to the ice cream cones. It says Dad and Mom, and there's a little snowflake here. I added a bow to my mom. She's the pink ice cream cone, and the brown ice cream cone, the chocolate one, is my dad. And then the little snow ice cream is stamped onto one of the Maha Designs plaid papers, and I like how that turned out. And then you can see that I stamped the little snowflakes all around in the background, and then I added this sentiment, the magic of winter, which is a little bit crooked, but just try to not notice that, okay? And inside it says, winter is warmer with you. And there's that 3 little snowflake stamp again. This beautiful stitched die set from My Creative Time. And then on the back, I just stamped Made with Love, and that is from an old Paper Sweeties set. And then the 3 snowflakes next to it. And this is just a paper from my scrap bin. So those are my 3 cards using the beautiful Dianna Marcum Snowman set. And I just love this snow ice cream set with the snowman. And I just had so much fun creating these. I hope that you guys enjoy seeing them. And I will eventually post pictures of the completed cards to Instagram. All right, so now we're going to switch. I'm going to shift over to Lily of the Valley's release. And I'm going to start by saying this is their spring release. It goes live tonight at midnight. And this is the sets that are going to be included. The LOTV Teacup Bunnies. And this set just has my heart. Oh my gosh, these are the cutest little bunnies. And then of course you have the teacups. You have these little ones that can peek out of the cups. They can peek out of anything you want them to peek out of. And so again, that one's LOTV Teacup Bunnies. And I'm going to show you a project I made with this one. This is a monochromatic card made with a pink card base, a pink layer cut with the XOXO border dies from My Creative Time, which I then embossed with my heart embossing folder. I then cut this little Polaroid frame, and this is an old My Creative Time die that I've had for many, many years. I don't know if this is in our store anymore, but most of us have a Polaroid frame die in our stash. This is a Irala Miha shop paper on Etsy, a digital paper. And then this is a paper from a paper pad. This was a scrap I had from a Joann's paper pad. And that's that little Levia die from Concord and Ninth. And then you can see I colored up the bunny. This one is just colored with Copic markers, I believe. Maybe I added a little bit of pencil, but no, I don't think so. I think this is just Copic markers. And I did pop the bunny up, and I also did 3 layers of the little Polaroid die to have it stand away from the back. And I just think these are the cutest little bunnies. And then inside I just added a strip of the paper. I used the XOXO border dies again, and then I used the XO border die on the back, and I will eventually stamp something on the back of this. So that is the teacup bunnies. And then I also did a little bit more coloring with the teacup bunnies, but because of my back injury, you guys, I'm just really slow getting things done, and I haven't been able to turn these into cards. But these ones are colored with Copic markers and shaded with Copic markers. These ones do not have, I don't think, these might have a little bit of the colored pencils. I think this one does. It's hard to tell for sure. But I do like adding the additional shading with the colored pencils. It adds a depth to the images that the Copic markers, I think, you can get it with Copics if you're very talented, but I think I can do it easier by using the colored pencils after I color with the Copics. And you want to be careful when you're using colored pencil. You don't want to then go over the colored pencil with your Copic marker because it could ruin your Copic marker. So you want to be careful that you completely color the image first before you add Copic markers and before you add the colored pencils and Gamsol. Okay, so those are just a couple more of these little images. You can see this one goes here, and this one goes there. Okay, so that is the first set, the LOTV teacup bunnies. And then I have a card to share with you using this LOTV Little Easter set. And these are little chicks, and I just think they're so cute. This one's pulling a little flower. I had to color that one. I love this little tulip here. Each one of these is absolutely adorable. I chose to color this one also, but I can't wait to color them all. They are all so cute. Look at the little lamb right there. Oh my goodness. So this again is called LOTV Little Easter. Here's the card that I made. This Hello Friend die set is from Mama Elephant. I used a flower to dot the eye. I just used some paper tray ink, yellow gingham that I had in my stash, along with a piece of floral paper in the background. I colored again with Copic markers, and I just love adding in the little pot of flowers and the way this little chick is carrying or pulling the wagon. So I just think this turned out so cute. Great little Hello Friend card for spring. Inside I added another piece of the little floral paper, the XO border dies, and then on the back I put one of the beautiful flowered papers. This is a paper pad from Hobby Lobby. I'm sorry I can't show it to you tonight. I wasn't able to get back to it. I'm trying to just be as careful with my time being up as I can, and I'm almost ready to go back and lay down. So this is that XOXO border little stamp die, and this is from that Concord and 9th set, and I use that to put on the back of the card. So that's the only thing I have colored for this set right now. So there's that one, and then I'm just really quickly going to go through the rest of these. This is the LOTV Spring Rabbits. And oh my goodness, these are absolutely precious. I love that little rabbit that is carrying the carrot. And somewhere I have him. Oh, I don't know where he is now. I think I started a project with him and now I can't find him. Okay, but you can see how cute these all are. I have this one colored right here, and I did a matching, I made her wearing blue with flowers and him wearing blue with stripes. And I can't wait to put these onto a card. So those are from that Spring Rabbits set that you can see. And then I also colored these ones. Are these all from the Spring Rabbits set? I think these ones might be from the other set, but I'll show them to you anyway. These ones are colored with Copic markers as well as colored pencils with some shading with Gamsol. And I just think these images are so adorable, and I cannot wait to make this into a card. I think I'm going to use one of those dies that has the 3 openings, and I'll pop these out of the 3 openings or something. But we'll see. I'm not sure where I'll end up. And then here's the little one where the bunny's popping out of the little pot. So I'm having so much fun coloring these. Let me set this one aside. So the next set is LOTV Flower Gnomes. This one I have not had a chance to color any of them, but oh my gosh, they are the cutest little images. I love this one. Look at the flower with the butterfly, and he's sitting on top of a pot. This one, there's a tulip in his hands with flowers. I love this one with the big flower. I might color that one first. And then here's one where the flowers are behind his back. He's got flowers on his hat. He's holding a pot. He has a butterfly. So these are just adorable LOTV flower gnomes. That's another new set. And then, oops, this one's upside down. LOTV Magical Florals. I have colored something with this one. I colored this image right here, which is upside, no, it isn't upside down. I'm sorry, you guys, I'm getting tired. I colored this one here with the beautiful, oh my gosh, I can't think of the name of these. I want to say azaleas, and that's not it. But anyway, I grow these in the summer, and I just had to color this one right away. And I actually used a warm 1 or warm 0, I can't remember, Copic marker just to fill in the background a little bit because I really wanted the flowers to pop. And I had a card layout ready for this one, but I haven't been able to execute it yet because of my situation. But anyway, this is the floral set. It's called LOTV Magical Florals. I love this little mushroom one with the flowers, and this little teacup, which I did color, and I'll show you that really quick. I did color these 2 images. So I was thinking about doing a card like this. This is a die from Anna White from Impression Obsession, and I was thinking I might just make a very simple spring card with some pattern paper. And you know, so I was playing around with these images, and again, these are colored with Copics as well as some colored pencils and Gamsol, or some watercolor pencils and Gamsol. So those are the images that I did for that. Again, they're not made into cards as I had hoped. And then there's this LOTV flower panel, and I've seen some really neat ideas. If you go to the LOTV Facebook page, there's some really neat ideas with this particular set. And she's posting things to Instagram. You'll see more and more stuff coming out because this is going to go live at midnight tonight. And there's just lots of really neat ideas with this. And then the other set is the LOTV Mindful Butterflies set. And this is such a neat set to do bookmarks with, to do really neat, you know, if you're into mixed media, this is a great set for mixed media. And it has some wonderful, wonderful sentiments in here too. So it has bloom, love, you are so much more than enough. I love that. Trust the journey. Breathe, just be, grow, spread your wings, chase your dreams, have faith. It will be worth it. If not you, who? If not now, when? Dream. So just beautiful, beautiful imagery. And I love both of these. As garden season approaches, I get so anxious, and it's so fun to have some gardening things to be able to play with as I'm waiting for the temperatures to warm here in Seattle. And let me just take a quick peek. I think that is everything. Okay. And then these are the sets that they're re-releasing. I'm just going to go really fast. LOTV Woodland Fairies. If you've been and have loved LOTV stamps for a long time, these were sets that people had been asking. These are images that people have been asking. So these are also being re-released. And these are beautiful. I just love these fairies. Look at this fairy from the back with her wings. Isn't that gorgeous? So these are just beautiful. Again, I'm going to go really quick because I'm running out of time. LOTV Floral Frames. So this one has beautiful sentiments as well as this gorgeous floral frame that you could do so much with. I'm just going to scan. You can pause the video if you want to see it further. The LOTV sentiment tags are being re-released. There have been lots of requests for these in polymer, so you'll be able to get these. And they have so many wonderful everyday sentiments that you can use, including birthday stuff. LOTV Jasmine. This is a sweet little girl, perfect for your teenage cards or little girl cards. I love this one where she's putting on makeup. Here's one where she's reading a book. She's on her computer or on her cell phone. And there's wonderful little sentiments also. Though she be but little, she is fierce. She thought she could, so she did. Believe in you. Why fit in when you were born to stand out and be your own kind of beautiful? So that's LOTV Jasmine. Then we have LOTV Oliver, same thing, but for little boys or teenage boys. Be your own kind of cool. I love the way they did these sentiments. You've got this. Why fit in when you were born to stand out? I love that one. Dream big. Work hard and be yourself. And then the images are wonderful. A cell phone image, a computer gaming image, a basketball or soccer image, football, and some, what do you call that, skateboarding. So that one's LOTV Oliver. Then we have LOTV Vintage Boys. I love this image of the golfer. I have used that one before. There's mowing the grass. There's all sorts of different ones, like a mechanic and 2 different car ones. And it has husband, dad, brother, happy birthday, etc. So that one's LOTV Vintage Boys. I hope I'm showing these okay. I'm running out of time. So this is the last one, LOTV Cupcake Party. I love this sweet little bunny on top of the cupcake. Each one of these has an adorable little animal. Look at that little puppy. Oh my goodness. There's a little monkey on this one. This one has a kitty. There's the kitty, and just such adorable little images, you guys. So cute, and lots of like sweet wishes. It's your birthday, and hi, sweetie. So those are all the releases. I have to go. This is a very long video. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and have a wonderful evening. And I hope to be back as soon as I can. Keep me in your prayers. My prayers go out to everybody that is going through anything difficult. Choose joy. Bye now.